are on top of the car, and it still hasn't been stolen. That's how little people want to steal that car. Regardless of this, we're going to go into another awesome map. But before we do that, let's introduce the players in the bottom right corner on this map. I think I said that right. Oh, that's a lot of... This is a big map. Anyway, it is Kalevi. And on the top left map, part of the map, playing as the purple Protoss, it is Balthazar. Now, let's have a look at the map. We have 2 ramps, but one of them is for a backdoor natural with only 6 mineral patches and a half. Rich Vespian Geyser? Does it mine faster? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to him about the missiles later. And here's a normal natural. So you basically have 3 bases. This one is slightly difficult to defend because you have these rocks that you can open and you get a really wide choke. But still, this is a very turtle-ish map, I would say. There is a nuke silo in the middle, which you can kill. And then you have 4th base pockets, not that far away, and then it's symmetrical right like that, all the way over in a circular symmetric. So this is one big macro map, let's just put it that way. I remember this map being not so macro-ish in Bird War, but my memory might not serve me right. And also, I'm very curious about this Rich Vespian Geyser. I did not, yeah, Cephas means swordfish in Latin, that's true. I did not, I'm not gonna say I did not approve of this map, because that's completely stupid thing to say, because I didn't know about this map being published. It just happened. Teddy Bear just did it. So I've never actually seen a Starboy game on it yet, and I didn't know what it looked like even. I know this SC2 version of it is used by the Lace of the Void mod. So it is a StarCraft 2-esque map, although it's an original Bird War map, but this one is slightly modified. It used to be very green, because it was called God's Garden, and it's ironically only called Garden now when it's a wasteland, so that's a very ironic garden. This is not what I depict when I hear the word garden. Look at this quote-unquote garden. Isn't it beautiful? Look at all the growing flying sharks. Balthazar starting off with his Dragoon. Oh, Kalevi, what are you doing? Did you forget how to play Bio and start to play mech? We're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard map for Bio though. Like, the rush distance is really long, and you want to get some early damage in. And that's basically how Balthazar won that last game, is that he held that initial push, and he just kind of took it from there. Oh yeah, it's a nuclear silo. It used to be a garden. It should be called like Garden Wasteland. Actually, it should be called Chernobyl. That makes the most sense. Yeah, Teddy Bear has not made this map. He just uploaded it. He just stole it. Basically, he just stole it. That's what I do though, so it's okay. So yeah, what will happen here? Well, what will happen is Balthazar will try and push up here with the Dragoons. This will be a sacrificial Marine for the siege tank to come out. And here's the siege tank, and yeah, it should defend this well. It needs to be in like a perfect range to defend without being dead. Yeah, the garden is not complete without a nuclear silo. It's like the crown of the cake or whatever. It's the he can hit the tank. That range upgrade is quick. Kalevi, what are you doing? No. Well, there's the immediate second tank replacement. That was such perfectly timed. It's insane. This is actually yeah, this is actually kind of weird. Like, that was so weird. Like, siege tank dying exactly the same time as the second was morphed out. It was like it was orchestrated to happen. Now we have a second siege tank on this position. This position is a really nice position, and he's taking the space behind this, of course. I can actually completely understand going mech on this map. It's so easy to defend this high ground right here. Like this, it's basically because of this cliff right here. This cliff here justifies mech on this map, because you can take this base super easily. And once you have this cliff, and just like maybe a siege tank here, and maybe here, then you have this base as well. So like, you have 2 super easy bases with like 3 siege tank defense. And he's making a fire bat. And he's making a starport. And I'm excited about this. Yeah, who knows what a garden that God made would look like? Well, Garden of Eden. Whatever. Meanwhile, though, Balthazar is going for a Reaver drop. Why are these two players not playing macro on the biggest macro map ever? Because they want to give us entertainment. That's why. Okay, we have a dropship. We have drone. The SCV is transferring. The boys are being pulled. Are we gonna have a fourth, or is he just gonna go with 3? I think he should just go with this 3. There is a timing here that is of the essence. He hasn't even started the 4th. No. There we go. Okay, so he's heading out. Meanwhile, a lot of Dragoons, but they can't really do anything. As soon as this Reaver starts dropping down here, because this is where I think it will drop, these can try to push the front. Do we have siege mode? We do. It's just, okay, so 1 tank in siege, you should have 1 or 2 down here, and then 1 in this main, and I think he's fine. Where is the drop? Isn't he not making it? He is making it. Is that the first Reaver? Yeah, that's the first Reaver. Okay. So, that's it. Let's have a look at... Okay, here comes the fire bats. I think he should have taken this way and landed here, but whatever. Here we go. Let's see how much damage these fire bats can do. He's moving out. He's trying to kill some workers. He's not killing anyone yet. Oh, get out of there, fire bats. He's on a cooldown here with the whatever, with the what you might call it. Oh, this could actually do some damage. Oh, he's trying. Nice micro from Kalevi. Oh, he's getting. He gets a lot of workers there. Or I get some at least, and he keeps the dropship alive. That was actually quite nice. He did get 7 workers there. I think he might have got 1 early. Oh, but here comes the Reaver. Oh, he needs to pull his own workers. Okay, only 1 worker dead because this mine. Oh no, that's a lot of dude. Pull your workers. You'll see that. Yeah, you'll see that the Scarab doesn't kill that many when units are moving away from the Scarab. Oh, I forgot to include it in the patch notes. Yeah, we changed the Reaver. Yeah, that's not in the patch notes at all. Oh, don't die, Warp Prism. I gotta do that afterwards. There's a couple of things I gotta do afterwards I wanted to note down. Did he kill more workers? No, okay, he didn't. Okay, I didn't miss that. So, where... Okay, the Reaver's over here. He's sending the... No! He's about to send the fire bats. Oh, wow. Can you... I think you can drop the high ground here. Yes, you can drop the high ground here. You have the structure so you don't get a lot of room, but you can drop there. No, the Reaver chains is just what we've been talking about, where if units move away from the Reavers, they take less damage. Anyway, okay, so these... Oh, wow, this is so good harassment from Kalevi. This is seeing like pro gamers. This is such a clever play. And, get in the main base, dude. Oh, never mind. Stay there. Does he know? Is he scanning? Does he know? He has scanned before, I know. He's gonna try and kill a Nexus, which takes forever with fire bats. Oh, he doesn't want to move in there. No, don't do that. Don't. Oh, wow, 1 shot and it's dead. But this next... Oh, can he not shoot the Nexus? Okay, there we go. He can't shoot the Nexus. So meanwhile, Kalevi is not getting a 3rd base. He's going full mech. I was just loving this farm. We have a total of 27 worth of kill for Kalevi, and somehow, Balthazar has more workers than him. That's insane. Oh, he's gonna try and... Yeah, he should not use the Reaver, I think. Oh, well, okay, is he gonna save the Nexus? He's gonna land. He has the Warp Prism. He's gonna land Dragoon first, then get the... No, didn't get... Oh, wow. Oh, the micro is real. The micro is real. Oh, the micro. Oh, the micro. Okay, well, here goes... Oh, he's gotta get out of there. Wow, Kalevi, that was actually really good. We could actually siege up over here. Kalevi's not letting go of this position. He's actually building a missile turret now. Oh, he's got to be so careful. He can siege up again. He can siege up again. Wow. That was actually... I would have just left at that point. I'll talk about the Reaver change after. It's really not much of a change. It's more bringing back something that was in Brutal on the Reaver. that we didn't have there, and we didn't really know about it. But we know about it. No, he's gonna lose War Prism! And he's also gonna lose the Siege Tank? Yes, he's gonna lose the Siege Tank. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Kalevi doing really well though. He's got that one Siege Tank alive. And here comes this orbital. Now he has a lot of vultures, and these vultures could actually do a lot of damage here. There's not that many dragoons to defend, and vultures, like dragoons in theory, soft counters or counters vultures, I would say. But oh, that was not the best placement of spider mines. But if you have enough vultures and you have a good micro, oh, and you don't get them all trapped by workers. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's horrible. Oh no, Kalevi, how could you? Oh, you're gonna lose everything. Okay, that did not go as expected. I sense some sarcasm from Brood here. No, this cliff was here in Brooder as well, and then that big fat structure wasn't there. Anyway. Oh, meanwhile, Balthazar's taking a hidden third. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with this. The reason I'm perfectly fine with this being here is because you have another natural to take that's also fairly easy to hold, which even has more resources. Like this is like almost a free third base. Oh, this is wow! Kalevi keeps this hero siege tank alive. That's insane. But yeah, this base is also really not that hard to defend. So like you have two fairly easily defendable bases. So the fact that this base actually can be dropped is yeah. Oh, 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 the hero siege tank goes down. That's so sad. Meanwhile, Balthazar's just taking every random expansion he can find, except from the nuclear silo. It actually looks a little bit confusing on the minimap because it looks like the center is like empty, like there's a hole here, but it's just really dark textures. So it's kind of confusing. Yeah, Born, you're very honorable. That's what I think about you when I hear your name. So anyway, Kalevi is adding a minefield randomly over here. This is really puzzling. Why would you put a minefield right there? That's so weird. Well, actually, Kalevi is discovering. I think that was kind of random. I think he was going to go for a long way around and go for another drop, and then he discovered this base that is going to be defended. But meanwhile, vultures are blowing around. Let's see if these vultures can be more effective in the last round, which it shouldn't be too hard because it's basically just doing any sort of damage. Because last time they just didn't do anything whatsoever. I do like the placement of Spider-Man's here to kind of defend versus whatever is happening here, but Kalevi's going to hold this. And now there's gonna be Spider-Mines here to help defend. Not that many though. Oh, this Twitch chat is great. I love these Spider-Mines, and they're gonna kill this Dragoon. No, almost. Oh, oh, careful, dude. Oh no, that's a War Prism. I thought it was a dropship for a second. Man, I'm getting tired. This might be the last game of tonight. I'm sorry that every time I cast, I don't cast for that long. But it's the only way I'm going to keep casting this much, or like somewhat frequently, is that if each session isn't too long. Else I'll just burn myself out. I got so many other obligations as well. I don't have that much time to cast. But anyway, we got Kalevi with 4 vultures doing more job than the last 12 did in the same particular spot. Not getting himself surrounded the same way, and then finding a very sweet spot here. Actually finding a mineral cart as well. I just saw this right now. He's got some sort of health bar ruining his vision. So, Balthazar taking this base? Oh, he snuck past his minefield, which is of course normal because workers don't trigger mines. That would be insane if they did. Just saying. Balthazar's gonna see the minefield though. Oh, I think he knows about it apparently because it's just set to patrol over it. These guys stream cheating? Anyway, he's probably had some observer there in the past that saw something red and then whatever. I'm not gonna start going into that and analyzing everything. I'm just gonna say this happens because I'm a caster. Kalevi landing his 4th at this base. Is this like a normal base? And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is. Oh, I should count in English. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So, oh wow, another. Oh, this is insane. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. But okay, you don't just have one base you can abuse. You have 2 from each of these cliffs. Keeping control of these cliffs is really important in this map. You know what? I'm fine with that because I like having a what should I say? I like having a map where having these cliffs controlled and dropped is actually relevant for the map. We need some different maps. This is definitely a different map. It's a macro map, but it has some interesting aggro potential, even if it is a macro map. And there we go. Balthazar. Oh, Kalevi with the range units. How dare he? Oh, is Kalevi not going to pay? Nope, he is paying attention. Kalevi, ever watchful with his 100 APM. Oh wow. Balthazar didn't see that one coming, huh? What if a vulture just attacks my nexus? Which photon cannon will defend that? This one! I choose you. Well, what if he stood over here? Well, I'm not gonna be... what if he sends one Dragoon back in defense? Actually, this photon cannon is not gonna go up. It's going to die in the... there. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. Anyway. Another spider mine. Oh, no. There we go. Well, that's another change we did. We changed the zealot. Wow, there's a lot of changes we've done that I didn't put in the patch notes. We changed it so zealots can't just facepalm spider mines when they upgraded. Oh, the Banshee is real and they're sniping nexuses. And I really just need to write stuff down before I forget it. Fighting Spirit is a good map. Now, ice cream is also a good dessert. That doesn't mean you eat ice cream every time you eat dessert. Even if it's your favorite dessert. That was a good metaphor. I rest my case. So, Balthazar taking the map. Me having a brain fart. Are these on patrol? Or is this the stupid behavior I tried to remove? No, these are actually set to follow a unit, I think. It's not really... I think I know what I need to do to fix this. But now we have the tools to fix it. I just need to change some values on those tools. Okay, again with the... Oh, so many juicy. 31 juicy, and... Wow, he has 97 of them. This is actually almost doing him a favor. Meanwhile, Balthazar is actually going to move in there. He has a lot of war prisms. Okay, how many has he killed? He has killed... This is insane. He's killed 62. He has 68. No, he has 92. You do the math of how many workers Balthazar has made this game. Balthazar makes workers. And he's still making them. He has 95 workers, he's making 2 at a time. That's insane. He's maxed, and that's good, because then he won't make any more workers. Meanwhile, Kalevi is, you know, he's a little bit low on supply depots, so he thought this would be a good place to put him. So we do have Balthazar with the war prisms incoming. Is he gonna go for... No, there's no point going for the back there. He really wants to capitalize here, but Kalevi has smartly placed all the Spider-Mans on top of his siege tank, so if he drops Zealots, everything will die. Oh, what? No, you don't want to go in there! That's such a waste of war prisms and Zealots. It's an incredible waste of war prisms and Zealots. Oh, he found a sweet spot. Like, rift me out of here! Oh, can only rift ground units, I'm sorry. Oh, kill the missile turret so I can get out of here. Meanwhile, Kalevi is dropping over here, bringing a lot of banshees, and Kalevi again looking to maybe come back because I felt he was behind. Meanwhile, Balthazar is trying to push into this position. He would really have needed some warp prisms with zealots in them to help him, wouldn't he? Okay, I'm gonna stop being sarcastic now, but I feel this drop was completely pointless. This was a mined out base, and there was really there was some production here, but nah. He at least could have sent an observer first, and it's not like he didn't have any. But here comes actually units and war prisms, and more reinforcements, and more units and war prisms, and this is 4 siege tanks, so they should die. If these 4 siege tanks, oh, so many spider mines though, but if these 4 siege tanks can actually, oh, so much splash damage. Look at that splash damage. Yeah, no, they can't. If they could have killed that, they would have been overpowered. Let's just put it that way. Oh, the juicy clump of siege tanks. Now, Balthazar really should be making some arbiters, but he's not. Oh, so much splash damage. Look at the poor health siege tanks. And Balthazar has to pull back actually. Kalevi is doing a good job slowly expanding. Balthazar is doing a good job aggressively expanding. And yeah, if Balthazar pulls his probes, this game might end and Balthazar might win because, man, that's a lot of units. What was that? Was that probably a spider mine? Or the nuclear silo just shot out some radioactivity. I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see Kalevi making a command center. Is he going to try and take this base? Or is he going to take this base? Or this base? Or all 3 of them, probably. Probably. We have, like, that's so many bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's finally started mining this again. Now Balthazar's on 5 mining bases. And he's really close to maxed. He needs to make a butt ton of gateways, and he is good. He also needs to start throwing down a ton of stargates to go for sudden transitions to freak out Kalevi, because he has such an incredible economy at this point. Let's have a look, shall we? Almost 2,000 mineral income tab. That's quite high. It's quite high indeed. But Kalevi with a very big army and not as bad of income himself. Actually, it's only half. It's pretty bad. But he's actually pushing in to reduce the income tab. Oh, Balthazar. That's what he's taking right now. I think the income tab, the very random, stupid income tab, my opponent, is too high, so I gotta kill this base. Meanwhile, Balthazar's saying, well, if you're gonna reduce my income tab, I better reduce yours. So the war of the income tabs, which is what it's commonly known as. Their actual name is the war of the purple dragoon, but it's just commonly known as the war of income tabs, has commenced. And we will see if history serves us right, and knowing that Kalevi will push siege tanks up here and also try to snipe this base. There's only 4 patrolling dragoons that are looking incredibly stupid, with a lot of siege tanks with no support. Meanwhile, the war of the purple dragoon continues as it is trying to kill the natural base of Kalevi, which is surprisingly still mining. No, that's the 3rd base actually, because the natural base was the one in the back. And the question of why Kalevi is not building white. Oh, there's a building. Here he comes. He is building walls now. And wow, he will clean this up eventually, because he has a lot of SCVs in what you would call it. But this is again pretty hard blow to the face for Kalevi actually. But Balthazar is getting his face blown as well. That didn't sound right. He's also being punched in the face. He's also, yeah. There are not only are there Hearthstone teams. There's actually a Hearthstone Pro team house now. First one. Just throwing that out there. Just information dump to the masses. Have fun discussing it. Oh, it rifts to die. I think that was rifted out from somewhere else to be saved, and then the irony. So Kalevi doing a really good job reducing that income for himself, because he's actually not mining. Wow, Balthazar has done an incredibly effective job here, which is to expect, as his income was really high and that he had a lot of production and was maxed, so he really should make something happen with that. But he has capitalized on it quite well, and here comes the drop of the summons. That looks like synchronized ballet. It is the flight of the war prisms with the drop of the sullets. Oh, that sounds so cultural. Look at that. Okay, well, listen to this. Balthazar is going to get surrounded by Kalevi, but in the meantime, the ballet, the flying ballet of death, is trying to land on these units. There we go. Wow, and a lot of splash damage in there. Not that much though, because Kalevi hasn't sieged up too many of his tanks, but Balthazar is actually getting his way out of this sticky situation. And Kalevi is just trying to make it easier for him to kill siege tanks. Okay, there we go. Get back. Get out of there. These two supply depots are just bothering me because I see red up there on the minimap thinking it's a drop. As a caster, I sometimes try to pay attention to the minimaps because I do miss a lot of stuff. Balthazar is transferring some of his numerous drones. There's actually not that many anymore, and he stopped making them. He may be ill, coming down with a fever. That's the only explanation I have. Balthazar should really help defend versus... No, he should just fly... Okay, there we go. Come back, defend. Save the Nexus. Hashtag Nexus saved. Yes. Well, we'll see how long it lasts. And you know Kalevi really wants to drop up there, but it doesn't really work when there's a lot of... When the Ballet of Death is following you. I can relate. Ballet is horribly boring to watch. And the Flying Shark agrees. You know, this only makes sense. There's a nuke silo next to a Flying Shark. Say no more. Radiation, anyone? Mutation? You know what happens. Okay, so Kalevi is dropping right here, which is the perfect spot to shut down two bases at once. I might even kill it. I finished the sentence. Yes. Oh, that's so many. Mine, so I'm gonna kill these units. But in the meantime, Kalevi has to castle the space. Like, Kalevi is only mining off of his natural, and that's... The word mining there is not to the full extent of the meaning of the word, to put it that way. That's a dead nexus. Oh, casting. Balthazar, in the meantime, still has a lot of random bases. Some of which are mining. Most of them which are not mining that much. That's random missile turret. There's a lot of randomness in this game, just in general. I do think we have some good TVPs for Dana, though, and I think TVP is in a really interesting state, both for Bio and for Mech. This, like, both of these games we watched were really interesting. Although, of course, Mech is Mech. Mech is awesome. Oh, yeah, you can pick up the siege tanks. He has that upgrade. It's one of these. Enhanced gravity features, that's one. It makes it so that you can pick up siege tanks. Something that Layers of the Void has also implemented after we did it. So that implies... Anyhow, Kalevi, with a lot of vultures, I feel I should run him around and try and kill workers. He actually could kill a good deal of workers. Mostly because Balthazar usually has a big deal of workers. But at this point also because they're not that well defended. Yeah. Kalevi is kind of hard to say. Like, what should Kalevi do at this point? He is quite far behind. He does have a very low income. You should not attack him there because, oh, he's afraid of arbiters. But he should know that Balthazar, for whatever reason, never makes arbiters, which he really should. When you're ahead, that's really the way to get more ahead. Well, the first thing is to take all the bases, and he's already doing that. Second thing is to get ahead in the tech tree. And Kalevi is, again, shutting down bases. I like this. I would have liked this more if the Scorchers run in here, I think. I think that's less of a commitment, and he doesn't have to lose these very expensive siege tanks. And this poor Vulture feels very close to claustrophobic. Get out of there! He saves a siege tank. Meanwhile, okay, here comes the Vultures. I like this. There's 3 missile turrets there. By missile turrets, I mean photon cannons. Oh, but down here, go down, dude, go down. No, don't pull up the, why are you pulling up the probes? That's like saying kill us. Oh, okay, yeah. Come to the safety of the photon cannons. And chrono boost them. I wish Town had a good anti-dropship unit. Yep. We are thinking about that as well. But that's a story for another day. Is Kalevi gonna do something with these vultures? Kind of frustrating to watch, just being there. Balthazar has a big army. He's getting back to closer to max. For every supply, you get 1 supply closer to max. Information. That's actually a true safe farm. That is the unit. It is a Goliath. The Goliath is pretty good at killing air units. Especially since the Warp Prisms doesn't get the extra health from the upgrade anymore. It's too bad this missile turret can't shoot ground. And I have no idea how this guy can be so tiny. Like, in proportion to everything else, it just makes no sense. Anyhow, oh, here's Vikings. To try and kill off Warp Prisms, I guess. Meanwhile, I like this attack. This is gonna cut off 2 or maybe 3 bases. Well, not 3 because he didn't make one. But Kalevi really wants to expand there. Oh, here we go. He's gonna try and kill off this War Prism. Oh, he needs to move the Vikings! Oh, there's High Templars in here, and yeah, this is just wrecked, basically. Oh, kills the War Prism still, finally, but not without losing his army first. So yeah, Kalevi with the income of not very much. He's got 11 workers actually mining. Don't know where the others are. Oh, there's a lot of spider mines. Oh, shot those. And yeah, this is going to be very hard to do. Oh, actually it has to rift out. And here comes a Goliath. Look at that. He can make them. And now Kalevi is getting some work done here. He's actually getting a little bit of damage done. A lot of zealots, which is unfortunate. Okay, wow. Dropship saving the day. Oh, wow. The high ground vultures. He's actually going to put mines up there. Because why not? And if Kalevi can win this game, it's going to be the comeback of the century, I think. Or at least of today. That just went from 100 years to 1 day. Awesome. Balthazar's going to ignore this fact that he's under attack, and he's just going to go counterattack. And if he can just kill this base, he knows that Kalevi's basically dead. Kalevi also knows this, and he needs to defend this base with all he has, with all the spider mines he can muster, and all the planetaries. He needs to repair! Repair the planetary! He's not repairing the planetary. He thinks he doesn't need to repair the planet. Okay, there we go. And he holds it off. In the meantime, he's actually very, very slowly killing this base because vultures are not good at killing bases. And Kalevi GG's. Balthazar takes the game.